Hi everyone, my name is Umher. I'll be the moderator of this session. And this session is specifically for our Labrador campus. And we have Chelsea Arbour from our Labrador campus that's going to talk about a little bit about the campus, some of the courses and uniqueness of our Labrador course. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the Q&A session, the questions, which is on the right side at the corner down. If you click on it, it says Q&A. So we'll monitor that and ask the questions to Chelsea. It's 8:03 now. Maybe let's wait maybe 1 or 2 minutes and then we can start Chelsea. And again, all these sessions are recorded. If you're not able to attend any of the other sessions, which is in the room 2 and 3, which is for the Marine Institute is room 2 and Granville campus is in room 3. So if you also want to watch them, you can certainly do after a few days. All the recordings will be available and you can certainly watch them and see if the information is there, it's good for you. But if you still have more questions that's not answered, you certainly can ask them to us, email us to us at mission@mon.ca, and we are more than happy to answer it to you. So I guess no one else is new here. So Chelsea, I'll give you the floor to you to do a little bit presenting about our Labrador campus.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Manir. My name is Chelsea Arbour, and I'm a project coordinator at the Labrador campus for research support and advancement. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our programming and a little bit about our new facilities. So, apologies, just a slight amount of technical difficulty. There we go. Can everybody see my screen? Perfect. So as I said, I'm talking to you today about the Labrador campus. And before we get fully started, I would like to acknowledge that I'm currently calling in from the lands of the homelands of the Inuit and the Innu of Labrador. I'm here in Happy Valley Goose Bay. And we acknowledge that the lands on which we gather are the homelands of the Inuit and the Innu of Labrador and recognize their ancestral and continued ties to these lands and waters. So I'm very happy to welcome everyone to the virtual Labrador campus. The Labrador campus currently has 13 undergrad students and 13 graduate students because we're actually the newest academic unit of Memorial University. We're actually the first academic unit in Labrador, even though the Labrador Institute, what was previously the name of the Labrador campus, was in fact first recognized in 1979. It was only this last few years that we became the first academic unit of Labrador, and we've opened our doors as an official campus as of January 2022. So we have all new graduate programming, all new undergraduate programming, which is community and Indigenous led, both curriculum and programming, and which is centered or focused around being in your element. So actually being able to provide educational opportunities in Labrador so that people don't have to go to St. John's or other campuses if they don't want to, and they have the ability to stay closer to home, as well as to celebrate their home to other people coming to visit or coming to start their studies. So our commitment is responding to the needs and priorities of Labrador and supporting communities and cultures, contributing to the economic growth and development through research and initiative, and working in partnership on pressing issues related to Labrador and the North in general. We currently offer Engineering 1 in partnership with the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science, which means that you're able to come to our campus to learn your first year of engineering before completing your educational degree, your engineering degree. We also are starting up a certificate in Northern Technology Stewardship, and that's in partnership with Engineering and Applied Science. We currently offer the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, which is a 4-year option, and you can complete it entirely in Happy Valley Goose Bay. And it's one of the newest satellite sites of the nursing program. Now, this is led in partnership with the Faculty of Nursing, so if you're interested in applying, you would have to go through their application process, which is the same thing as Engineering 1. And we're in the development of a diploma in Northern Peoples, Lands, and Resources, which will be online. And that's in partnership with the Faculty of Humanities and Social Science. So we're just about to launch our undergraduate degree in Arctic and Subarctic Peoples and Places. And this is an interdisciplinary module base and highlights higher curriculum and content, which is co-created with and co-delivered by knowledge holders, faculty leaders, and elders in Labrador. So that's coming soon. It's not quite ready to come to launch yet, but it will be very, very soon. So keep your eye on our website. So we do offer graduate studies now. So that was launched in May of 2023. And it's called the Graduate Program in Arctic and Subarctic Futures. So there's 4 pathways to that. There's the diploma itself. There's a master's with coursework, a master's which is thesis-based, and a PhD. And all of these pathways emphasize land-based learning, Indigenous pedagogies, and research methodologies, and focus on the needs and priorities of the North, which is a pillar of the Labrador campus in general. So we're looking very much forward now that we've have some of these programs already launched, developed, and the nursing, the Bachelor of Nursing is actually in its 2nd year. We're looking forward, and what we're looking forward to is increased program design and development, further faculty recruitment, staff expansion, infrastructure and expansion and land acquisition. So we're looking in 10, well, who knows how long, but hopefully less than 10 years for a brand new facility. Even though we currently moved into our new campus not too long ago, we're already thinking future-wise. And for fundraising for our various community-led and Northern specific initiatives. Now that's the campus part of things, where what you can see in Happy Valley Goose Bay, in the downtown core, if I can. But we also are the owners and operators of the Pie Center for Northern Boreal Food Systems. And this center is a community-led and food sovereignty, food security, and local Labrador kind of related food systems, or Northern food systems. So we have another 4 tiers on this. We have research at the Pie Farm, where there's an experimental research and there's different types of demonstration sites. So people are doing different types of studies on compost and different types of potatoes or other types of northern hardy vegetables with soil remediations and so on. We also have education and training opportunities on the farm. So on the farm training, both undergraduate and graduate school programs and community learning, lots and lots of community wellness programs, and different types of initiatives. We have UPICs and public events, outdoor gatherings. We're looking forward to having more and more community gardens. And we're also able to help with industry. So we do have incubator plots where people can test their own research ideas. Say local farmers, if they wanted to, they can apply to test their ideas about different northern hardy foods or different variants or soil remediations. And we're looking forward to having a cooperative cold storage. We're trying to get more and more community pasture available, developing equipment sharing program, and supporting the creation of an abattoir location that would be able to provide for community need and local need, in particular in Labrador, because currently there is none. So the Pi Center of Northern Borreloo Food Systems is part of the Labrador campus. And it's a big part of what a lot of people like to talk about because it's a really exciting aspect of our programming. A lot of the interest we're hearing from other people is the fact that people are able to actually complete their studies in Labrador without having to leave Labrador, as well as to be able to welcome people from away to learn more about this really wonderful place and this really diverse northern region. Are there any questions?
So thank you for that presentation, Chelsea. Again, I encourage anyone, we only have few participants here. If you have any specific questions in terms of admission or requirements. So maybe, Chelsea, I'll ask you a few questions that might be interesting to our students that are here. In terms of admission requirement or deadline, are we also following same admission deadlines and requirements as St. John's campus, or it's a little bit different?
For the undergraduate programming, all the different options available to students will go through the partnering faculty. So for the diploma program, it would be a joint application to social sciences and humanities. Engineering one would have to go through the engineering requirements. Nursing one, the same thing, but it's all in partnership with the faculty and the instructors here at the Labrador campus.
So, and the applications are open as of October 15, right?
They're on the same schedule as the rest of Memorial University.
Yeah. And
It's
is,
slightly different for the graduate programs. Those are
okay,
due in November.
November. And is the requirement same as 70% cumulative in those 5 areas, which is English, math, a lab, and social sciences and an elective? Is it still 70% and above as a cumulative to apply and get accepted?
It is dependent on the partnering faculty in particular. So
Okay.
nursing might have slightly different requirements. Engineering might have slightly different
Mhm.
requirements. But it is kind of exactly the same
Similar.
in that way.
And is more information can be found on the website, right?
Yes, it is. And I can pop that website into the chat
That will
right
be
now.
great, yes.
So this is the Labrador campus homepage. And this is all run through the School of Arctic and Subarctic Studies. So that's the academic unit. The Labrador campus is the larger institute.
That is great. Thank you for sharing.
Hold on. For some reason it's there we go. In the chat. So that's the Labrador campus programs. You'll see automatically that it's undergraduate and graduate. So you can just navigate to whichever one
Yeah.
is what you're looking for.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Chelsea. And again,
Of
if
course.
anyone has any more questions or you're not, maybe you want to do some research and then check out if there's anything that's not clear, you can always reach us to us, to our admission, and we're more than happy to answer those questions. And what about residency, Chelsea? If someone wants to come from here and live in residency, do we have that option?
There is no current residence, and that's one of the things that we're going to develop within the next few years, which is to have our own campus-specific residency.
Mm-hmm.
There is, however, other types of options. So there is rental opportunities and house
Okay.
sharings and things like that.
All right. That's great. Thank you for letting us know.
But it's all
And
technically off campus.
off campus. And what about scholarships? Do we have scholarships for students who want to apply for our Labrador campus?
So there's not Labrador campus. Well, there are a few Labrador campus specific scholarships that are available, and they will be posted at the undergraduate for the undergraduate level shortly on our website. But that is one of the things that you can contact me directly about depending on the program that you're interested in. And I'll
Yeah,
put my email in the chat. So as a project coordinator for the Labrador campus, I do research support and advancement, and that includes helping students secure funding for their degree programs.
that would be great. Thank you very much.
I'm
Uh,
also gonna give you guys the contact information for Mackenzie Hutchings, who is our student recruitment, retention, and relationships officer.
yes. Yes.
And she wasn't able to be here today, but she sends her regrets and look forward to hearing from any of you if you're interested in coming to pursue your studies with us here at the Labrador campus.
Yeah, that will be great. Again, guys, if you have any questions, you can email either Mackenzie or Chelsea, or you can also email to our admission@mon.ca, and we will we will find you an answer, and we'll connect you to the right people if you have any questions. Okay.
And
I
it is a beautiful place to be and a wonderful new exciting program
Mhm,
that is unlike what I would argue, unlike any of the other opportunities that are available at the other campuses,
mhm,
being located in such a northern beautiful place, surrounded by so much community driven, indigenous led curriculum and on land interdisciplinary studies, which is a cornerstone of the campus itself. And it's also the Pi Center for Northern Rural Food
mhm.
Systems is one of the few university owned and operated northern research community led farms. So it's a really unique opportunity, and it's the focus is really north to north to north learning.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of networks between the different northern universities as well.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And is there anything you feel that students should be aware in terms of going to the Labrador campus, or things that they should do before applying, or anything before we close up? Because I'm not seeing any questions at this moment. And again, we provided you guys with any questions you had in the chat box. We have the Mackenzie's email, we have Chelsea's email, we have our link to the Labrador campus. But is there anything, Chelsea, that students should be aware of when applying to Labrador campus?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that question. If you are interested in coming to study with us, I would definitely suggest getting in touch with Mackenzie Hutchings and perhaps some of our faculty here if you wanted to have a very specific kind of discussion with one of them based on their research interests. It's always better to reach out and ask your questions in
Mhm.
advance. And I do know that Mackenzie does provide individual kind of advice pieces and can help guide you on your journey if you decide you want to join us here at the Labrador campus. And as I said before, I'm always very happy to also talk about different types of funding opportunities and scholarship options if you are
Yeah.
deciding to come this way.
Yeah.
And between the family at the Labrador campus, we'll definitely help you kind of figure out the right path for you in this place.
And I'll just give one last chance for the students who are attending here. I have one, two, three, four, five students for the time being. Is there any questions, guys, you want to ask to Chelsea or me regarding Labrador campus? This is now your chance to ask. Otherwise, we're going to close this session, because uh, we did the presentation. We provided you with all the contact information that you need to do, and also our Labrador campus website. Is there any questions that you guys want to ask Chelsea or me before we close this session? I'll just leave 1 minute. And again, if you want to attend the other sessions, or if you want to hear other sessions, which is happening for the Marine Institute or the Granville, the recordings will be available after a few days, will be posted on our website. And again, you're more than happy to answer any questions. You can reach out to us on our socials, or in our emails that we provided, or in our general admission, which is at admission@mon.ca. And Chelsea, I'm not seeing any questions from anyone at this moment. So it means that it's a wrap for us. Again, thank you for taking the time. And again,
Absolutely.
no, thank you. And guys, again, we're here to help. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for your time.
Bye bye. And I believe that's a wrap. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you. Bye.